to Gem's Crochet, and today I want to show you how to make a cute little bell decoration to hang on a advent calendar or a tree. I'm using it for my Woodland Advent Calendar and I think it's really cute. It's a wall hanging featuring a Christmas tree that you can hang little tiny decorations on, and this bell is one of those decorations. I'm using Scheepjes Catona. You'll need two colours, a main colour, and you'll just need a little tiny little strand of a second colour, which I'm using blue for. So this is lemon, this is shade 280, and bluebird, which is 247. You get 50 grams and 125 meters in each ball, and it's 100% mercerized cotton. You'll also need a 2.5mm crochet hook, a needle, scissors, and that should be about it. So I am using US crochet terms, and let's get started. So we're going to start with a magic ring, a magic circle into, not into anything. We'll start with, we'll put some stitches into the magic ring in a minute, but we'll start with a magic ring. So cross over, cross over your yarn like that, and then put your hook inside the loop and grab the yarn end and pull it through. Chain 1 to secure. Okay, so we're going to do 3 single crochets into the magic ring. So insert your hook in the ring and grab the yarn through, then yarn over and pull through 2, and we do that 3 times. Then we're going to just pause and tighten up that ring to close it. And then we're going to turn. So we're not actually working in circles, we are just starting with a magic ring. Okay, so turn your work and chain 1. Then we're going to do 2 single crochets in the first stitch. So into that very same stitch, do 2 single crochets. Then we're going to do a single crochet in the next stitch, and 2 single crochets in the last stitch. It's a bit tricky to get into. Whoops, spun it all around then. Hopefully you can see it well. Okay, and then we are going to turn again. Rows 3 to 7, which we're just about to start, we're just going to do single crochets all the way across with a chain 1 start. So chain 1 start, and then a single crochet in each stitch. You should have 5 stitches across, and we're going to repeat that for rows 3 to 7. So that's 5 rows, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, so carry on doing that, and I will see you when you have done those 7 rows. Okay, so that's what it should look like when you've finished your 7 rows. And then we're going to turn again for row 8. Chain 1. We're going to do 2 single crochets in the first stitch. Single crochet in the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3. And then 2 single crochet in the last stitch. So we've now increased our stitch count to 7. Turn at the end of the row, chain 1 for the start of row 9, 2 single crochets in the first stitch, a single crochet in each of the next 5 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 2 single crochet in that last stitch. Okay, so that was row 9. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. We've got 9 stitches. Row 10, chain 1, turned again. We're going to do 2 single crochets in the first stitch, a single crochet in the next 7 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, whoop, and then 2 single crochet in the last stitch. I think you could have guessed that one. Right, row 11, we're going to chain 1 and we're going to turn our work 90 degrees. Okay, so we're going to be working single crochet in each row end, going up the side, around the top and down the other side. Okay, so you just work into your row ends now. And they look a bit funny in places where we've got 2 together. Not 2 together, but we've got 2 single crochets, but you should just be able to wiggle an end in to get through and work your way around. Okay, so continue doing that all the way around the side and over the top and back down the other side, and I will see you when you get to here. Okay, okay, so I've gone all the way around and over the top and back down the other side, and then we are going to slip stitch into the first 6 stitches along the bottom. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, then we're going to do a 6 DC bobble now, so yarn over, so we're working into the same stitch, yarn over and pull through a loop, yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over, insert into the same stitch, yarn over and pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, insert into the same stitch, yarn over, pull through 2. We're getting there. That's 3 we've got, and just keep repeating that into the same stitch until you've got 6 DCs there. 3, 4, 5. One more. Whoa, don't lose any. Okay, and then yarn over and pull through all of them. This is the tricky bit, so you don't split your yarn. There we go, pull through all of them. Okay, and then we're going to slip stitch into the rest of the stitches along the bottom. And there we go. So when you get to the end, you fasten off and weave in your ends. So this is the right side, so we want the bobble to be pushed through, which can be a bit tricky, but just wiggle it and push it through to the other side, and it should come through once that stitch goes over the back. Doo, doo, doo. Sorry, but you can't see anything there. It's just my wiggly hands. And use your hook to push it through, apart from my hook fell on the floor just now. There we go. So there's your bell, your ringer thing at the bottom of your bell. And that is your bell finished. You need to weave in your ends, and then you can just add a little bow. I said you didn't need much of this yarn, and that is true. You hardly need any. We'll find the end. And so we just cut ourselves a small length of any other coloured yarn and tie a bow in the middle, which again can be kind of fiddly. I tie a knot first and make a loop, and then make another loop like so. It's not pulling through. There we go. And then you can just spend a bit of time getting the loops the size that you want them, and then just sew that onto the top. I mean, you don't have to add a bow, but I think it looks kind of cute. And that's it really. You've just got to sew in your ends, sew on your bow, and you will be done. If you're making the advent calendar, you'll need to add a little hanger. I like to use twine for mine, but you can use the yarn that you're using or any other string or ribbon or whatever you like. That's it really. All the descriptions for the pattern are in the description below, with all the links for the yarn and everything like that, if you'd like to make the same as me. Thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you again soon for another cute crochet tutorial from me, Gemma, from Concrete Gems Crochet. Bye for now.